across by the willow bend. No one left to tend or mend. Wind moves slow through prairie seams, stitching hush into my dreams. In the grain of the quiet, I lay low, under sky that forgets to glow. No hymn sung, no names to write, just breathe and dust and silver light. Leave me there, don't speak, don't try, where the quiet doesn't lie. Hollow sound of a porch board sigh. Fire's out, but the coals still try. I don't wish and I don't wait. Peace arrives without a gate. In the grain of the quiet, I lay low, under sky that forgets to glow. No hymns sung, no names to write, just breathe and dust and silver light. Leave me there, don't speak, don't try, where the quiet doesn't lie. Fold me deep in soil and sky. Let the grain of the quiet pass me by. Fold me deep in soil and sky. Let the grain of the quiet pass me by. Saddle up to chase my tune. Stars like sparks on dusty plains, riding wild through midnight rains. It's a midnight rodeo where the lost and restless go. No prize but a fading light and the freedom of the night. Ghosts of fences, faded trails, whisper stories, old and frail. But I keep on through the dark, following a restless spark. It's a midnight rodeo where the lost and restless go. No prize but a fading light and the freedom of the night. The wind hums songs I can't forget on a stage where shadows sit. songs I can't forget, on a stage where shadows sit. Final, it's a midnight rodeo where the lost and restless go. I ride on till morning's glow in this endless midnight rodeo. No sign, no map, no mile to go, just dust where even shadows slow. The sky don't change, it just leans in, like it forgot where it had been. An old well coughs, but gives no sound. Its rope just sways and never pounds. No one came and no one fled. It's just a place time left unread. Midnight settles, doesn't fall. It walks the fence, it checks the wall. It doesn't speak, it doesn't cry. It keeps the stars from asking why. And if you find it, don't explain, just let it fold into your name. Not lost, not found, not chased at all. Midnight settles and you stall. There's grass, but not the kind that grows. It only leans where old wind goes. The trees don't sway, they barely breathe, like they forgot what leaves believe. I left no mark, it asked for none. No photograph, no loaded gun, just me, a hum, and air so still. It swallowed every buried will. Midnight settles, doesn't fall. It walks the fence, it checks the wall. It doesn't speak, it doesn't cry. It keeps the stars from asking why. And if you find it, don't explain, just let it fold into your name. Not lost, not found, not chased at all. Midnight settles and you stall. Some towns light up when people leave, but some prefer to just receive. They don't remember, don't forget. They simply wait with no regret. Find no call to being whole. Midnight sun forgets to shine. Down dust roads no soul would call mine. Got a 6-string ghost and a bottle of rain. My heart don't bleed, it howls in pain. People talk about lonely nights, but they ain't heard my silence bite. I walk in no man's shadow, sleep in time's old gallows. Ain't no echo follows me, just the wind and memories. This ain't your kind of lonesome road, it's colder than the devil's code. I ain't just alone, I'm free, in a way no one dares to be. I burned the maps, tore down the signs, kissed goodbye to human ties. My name's not written in no town. My footsteps fade, then don't turn round. They sing sad songs with candlelight. I howl at moons that never rise. I walk in no man's shadow, sleep in time's old gallows. Ain't no echo follows me, just the wind and memories. This ain't your kind of lonesome road, it's colder than the devil's code. I ain't just alone, I'm free, in a way no one dares to be. Say you're broken, I say I'm gone. You lost someone, I lost everyone. There's peace in never being found, a kingdom built from silent sound. I walk in no man's shadow, born from fire, shaped by sorrow. Ain't no light can comfort me, only dark that lets me breathe. This ain't your sad familiar pain, it's thunder, rust, and godless rain. I ain't just alone, I'm free, in a way no one dares to be. Hollow sky, there's a field past the reach of the plow and the plan, where the grass grows up through the palm of your hand. The crows there don't call, just circle like doubt, and the wind don't blow, it remembers then bows. No roads to hollow sky, just echoes where the lost birds fly. You don't arrive, you just let go, and the silence takes what it came to know. I walked in with my name stitched tight to my chest, but the moss whispered slow, you won't need that vest. Even the stars keep their stories unsaid, like candles unlit in the house of the dead. breath of the trees, you'll hear your own name fall to its knees. No roads to hollow sky, only hearts that forget to try. You don't return, you just become part of the stillness you were running from. Half late, no roof in sight, just moonlight brushing beams at night. A house begun, then left alone, its floor now softer than a stone. No hammer rings, no plans remain, just quiet dressed in phantom grain. If you blink, it disappears, but breath still lingers from old years. North of nothing, no one stays, but hearts remember half-built ways. A porch without a door to hold still keeps the wind from feeling cold. Chalk lines drawn, then washed by rain. Blueprints lost, but not in vain. Even broken beams can hum when touched by just the right undone. No names were carved, no stories claimed, but walls still whisper just the same. They don't need paint, they don't need proof, they carry sky instead of roof. North of nothing, no one stays, but hearts remember half-built ways. A porch without a door to hold still keeps the wind from feeling cold. No, it's not a ruin, not a ghost, just what you leave behind the most. And if you stand where dreams went thin, north of nothing lets you in. Some places wait without a need, they bloom in silence, not in seed. And some unfinished things survive by never asking to arrive. Fine, north of nothing, life feels wide. No fences drawn, no need to hide. It doesn't end, it doesn't start, it just accepts your weird heart. And if you find it, found a field where nothing grows, no chapel bells, no winter crows. I dug a hole with calloused hands and fed it truths the world won't stand. I buried words in clay and stone, where wind forgets and roots don't roam. No preacher there to hear me pray, just dirt that swore he'd never say. My tongue had burned from holding back, like thunder caught on a railroad track. So I let go beneath the stars, each syllable a hidden scar. I buried words in clay and stone, where wind forgets and roots don't roam. No preacher there to hear me pray, just dirt that swore it'd never say. My tongue had burned from holding back, like thunder caught on a railroad track. So I let go beneath the stars, each syllable a hidden scar. I buried words in clay and stone, where wind forgets and roots don't roam. No preacher there to hear me pray, just dirt that swore it'd never say. Some secrets ain't for hearts to hold, they sour fast or turn to gold. The soil don't judge, it don't retell, it's just a mouth without a yell. If I buried words in clay and stone, now they're the seeds I'll never own. If someone digs that field someday, they'll know I spoke but walked away. I met myself in Kansas, down a road the maps don't show. He wore my face but years ahead, and boots too worn to glow. He tipped his hat and lit a match, said, "Boy, you'll lose it all," then vanished in the barley wind like some old ghost draw. And the weeds swayed like a choir, singing truths I can't ignore. He said, "Time don't build no empire, it just sweeps your name off the floor." I chased his voice through silo towns, past fences warped and torn. He said, "The ones you couldn't love will haunt you every morn." I asked him what he wanted, he just smiled and shook his head, then left a note on a window pane: "Be kind before you're dead." We swayed like a choir, singing truths I can't ignore. He said, "Time don't build no empire, like a choir, whispers stitched into the air. Maybe I'm the ghost I'll become, waiting for me somewhere. I slept inside a question once. It held me like a wooden box. No lock, no lid, no air to fill. Just space where silence had its will. The stars were carved in patterns wrong, like someone hummed a crooked song. But even wrongness had its grace. A broken map still marks a place. I don't remember asking why. The wind just passed, the sky stood by. Some answers walk and some just wait, and some arrive 100 days too late. My boots were dry but mud was near. The road had paused then disappeared. I tipped my hat to things unknown and found a prayer inside a stone. I don't remember asking why. The wind just passed, the sky stood by. Some answers walk and some just wait, and some arrive 100 days too late. So if you find a thought half spoken, fold it soft and leave it open. Not every line is meant for thread. Some songs are stitched inside your head. Fell from a sky that forgot to chill, dropped in a world too warm to feel. No one watched me, no one believed that winter could still be conceived. The roses burned beneath July's flames, while I danced alone without a name. A fragile frost in the middle of the heat, lost on a sun-baked street. I'm the last snow in July, a frozen tear in a summer sky, not meant to stay, just to say goodbye. But I'm here though no one asked why. The coldest song, the softest sigh. I'm the last snow in July. The children stared with wide, strange eyes as I melted slow neath their surprised skies. I didn't mind that I'd soon be gone, just glad to be here before the dawn. Some say I'm lost, a foolish dream, a shadow caught in a sunbeam. But even frost can find its place in the heart of a warm embrace. I'm the last snow in July, a fleeting dance, a lullaby, not meant to stay, just to say goodbye. But I'm here and I won't deny the beauty found in a soft goodbye. I'm the last snow in July, so when the heat seems to align, remember me, the last snow in July. There's a mailbox without a name, leaning west, but still it came. Each dawn the birds deliver notes, unread poems in their throats. The gravel path forgets my feet. It doesn't cheer, it doesn't weep, just lets me pass like falling rain, then folds itself back whole again. No one's waiting down this road, just trees and coats the wind once sowed, stories carved in fence post wood. I never said they understood. I left no note, I left no sign. that box, leaning quiet, let time unlock the voice that lives in nameless things, like hollow bells and porch light rings. No one's waiting down this road, just trees and coats the wind once sowed. Stories carved in fence post wood, they never said they understood. So if you pass and see that box, lean in quiet, let time unlock the voice that lives in nameless things, like hollow bells and porch light rings. I've walked the lines, I've lost the map, said too much, then took it back. But the stars don't judge the sky at night, they just hang there, soft with light. Now there's nothing left to chase, no finish line, no wild race, just the sound of breath, the weight of grace, and this old smile upon my face. I've come so far to find this place where there's nothing left to chase. Porch light hums, the coffee cools, the wind is kind, and I bend the rules. Not every dream needs to come true, some are just meant to carry you. Now there's nothing left to chase, no finish line, no wild race, just the sound of breath, the weight of grace, and this old smile upon my face. I've come so far to find this place where there's nothing left to chase. Now I just nod and watch the sky. There's peace in not needing more, just this moment and an open door. Now there's nothing left to chase, and that's the gift I now embrace. The road still winds, but I don't run, I walk it slow beneath the sun. The fight is done, the dreams replaced, with nothing left, and that's enough to chase. with the summer air. No highways hum, no fences bind, just the hush of earth that I call mine. Stillness has a sound if you sit real low, like the hush between the creek and crow. It don't shout, it don't explain, it just sings in wind and falling rain. Peace ain't loud, but it's all around. Yeah, stillness has a sound. The sky don't rush to change its hue. It turns to dusk like it always knew. My hands in soil, my heart in grace. Time moves slow in this kind of place. Stillness has a sound if you sit real low, like the hush between the creek and crow. It don't shout, it don't explain, it just sings in wind and falling rain. Peace ain't loud, but it's all around. Your stillness has a sound. You won't hear it driving fast or talking over questions asked, but if you listen with your chest, you'll find the silence loves you best. Final hear it driving fast or talking over questions asked, but if you listen with your chest, you'll find the silence loves you best. Final hear it driving fast, it calls me home. In the rustle where the wild things roam, it don't preach, it just remains in the breath of hills and window panes. When the world is too damn loud, stillness has a sound. The sun's been setting, the sky's turning gray, but here in your arms I wanna stay. The world outside keeps moving on, but in this moment it feels like dawn. The meadow's quiet, the birds have flown, but we've got all we need right here alone. We don't need the rush, we don't need the sound. In this peace we've truly found. When the day turns blue and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you. With the night so still and the sky so true, we'll find forever when the day turns blue. I'm lost in you and we've got time. When the day turns blue and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you. With the night so still and the sky so true, we'll find forever when the day turns blue. In the quiet we're free, just the air, the night, and the melody, as the moonlight falls so soft, so true. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than with you. When the day turns blue and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you. With the night so still and the sky so true, we'll find forever when the day turns blue. When the day turns blue, I'll be here with you. The sun is sinking low behind the hills. Golden light is dancing soft and still. The world fades out with every passing breeze. In this little town where I find my peace. No need for words, just the rhythm of the trees. The silence speaks louder than any melody. Let's leave the noise and follow the flow to where the quiet hearts go, where the stars shine bright and the night is kind, where the simple moments ease your mind. We'll walk together where love can grow, in the places only gentle souls know. We'll find our rest where the rivers flow, in the heart of the world where the quiet hearts go. The crickets sing as the fireflies blink, and the moon's reflection makes the water sing. We don't need much, just a hand to hold, in the quiet places where stories are told. No need for words, just the rhythm of the trees. The silence speaks louder than any melody. Let's leave the noise and follow the flow to where the quiet hearts go, where the stars shine bright and the night is kind, where the simple moments ease your mind. We'll walk together where love can grow, in the places only gentle souls know. We'll find our rest where the rivers flow, in the heart of the world where the quiet hearts go. Let the world keep spinning, we'll take it slow. In the stillness we'll find all we need to know. No need for rushing, no need to race, just a gentle pace in this sacred space, where the stars shine bright and the night is kind, where the simple moments ease your mind. We'll walk together where love can grow, in the places only gentle souls know. We'll find our rest where the rivers flow, in the heart of the world, where the quiet hearts go. So let's take our time, let the worries go, and follow the path where the quiet hearts go. There's antlers in the attic and feathers in the floor, a shotgun shell of silence where your boots once wore. The porch lights blinking Morse code sighs, and the corn won't grow where the scarecrow lies. Your letters came folded like a paper windmill, tucked between Bible pages you said never to feel. Now the crows sit preaching on the rusted gate, singing psalms to the dogs that forgot how to wait. Oh, antlers in the attic, bones that bloom, hanging with the memories like dust in a room. Your name still stitched in the thunder's hum, but you ain't coming back, and the fiddle's gone numb. A jar of buttons, a braid of hair, a pine wood box labeled nowhere there. And I pour black coffee for the wind each dawn, watching shadows pace where the cattle's gone on. Antlers in the attic, roots in the air, love never left, it just don't live there. So I sleep with the wolves and dreaming strong, chewing on the silence like a toothless log. Antlers in the attic, roots in the air, love never left, it just don't live there. So I sleep with the wolves and dreaming strong, chewing on the silence like a toothless log. Antlers in the attic, roots in the air, love never left, it just don't live there. So I sleep with the wolves and dreaming strong, chewing on the silence like a toothless log. Kettle sings before the light, the world still wrapped in shades of night. A single bird begins to pray, and I breathe deep the edge of day. Before the morning knows my name, I sit in silence, soft and plain. No past to chase, no weight to bear, just cool dawn air and time to spare. If peace is found, it's found like this, in moments we forget we miss. My boots by doors I've yet to choose, the road ahead still free of news. No one's calling, no one needs, just my soul and morning reads. I hold most dear. That life begins in little shows and whispered winds the soft light throws, and I am whole though no one knows before the morning knows. The days fading, the stars unfold, a blanket of silence, so soft, so bold. We're walking where the pines grow tall, where time stands still and we lose it all. The moon is rising, a silver light, casting shadows through the quiet night. No need to hurry, no need to roam. In this moment, we're already home. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright. Just you and me, with nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove. The river hums a gentle song, where the current moves slow and strong. We'll sit and listen with hearts at ease, in the rhythm of the whispering breeze. The fire burns low, the embers glow. With every moment, our love will grow. No need for words, just the way we feel. In this quiet space, everything's real. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright. Just you and me, with nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove. And as the dawn begins to break, we'll watch the sky for love's sake. In the stillness, in the quiet tune, we're forever lost between the pines and the moon. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright. Just you and me, with nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove. Dust on the dashboard, gold in the trees, sun setting slow like it's trying to please. Windows down, let the silence in. Even the wind knows where I've been. Home is a quiet road, not a house or town. It's where the noise of the world dies down, where the stars don't rush and the moon don't fade, and peace don't feel like it has to be made. I'm not lost, just taking it slow. Home is a quiet road. No need for answers, no need to speak. The gravel hums just the song I see. No signs to guide me, no maps to trust, just a soul and the sky and a little dust. Home is a quiet road, not a house or town. It's where the noise of the world dies down, where the stars don't rush and the moon don't fade, and peace don't feel like it has to be made. I'm not lost, just taking it slow. Home is a quiet road. Maybe one day I'll settle in stone, but tonight this wheel is the place I've grown. No destination, just letting go of everything heavy I used to know. Home is a quiet road in the hush of night, when your heart rides easy and your chest feels light. No doors, no keys, no fixed abode, just me and the dark on a quiet road. Home is a quiet road in the hush of night, when your heart rides easy and your chest feels light. No doors, no keys, no fixed abode, just me and the dark on a quiet road. I used to carry names like stones, the ones I lost, the ones I'd thrown. But trees let go without regret. Maybe I can learn that yet. Leaves don't blame the wind for falling, they just dance down without stalling. They trust the ground, they trust the end, and find a way to rise again. If they can turn and not pretend, maybe I can too, my friend. I've chased the sun, I've cursed the rain, made peace and war inside my brain. But dawn don't judge the night before, it just shows up and shines once more. Leaves don't blame the wind for falling, they just dance down without stalling. They trust the ground, they trust don't blame the wind, they sway. They know there's grace in giving way. And if the trees can bend, not break, so can I, for my own sake. I'm not perfect, but I begin like leaves that trust the wind. My friend, the dress still hangs where I left it that day, covered in lace and the scent of bouquet. They say move on, but I never could. The altar stayed empty, though the church was wood. You carved our names on that old maple tree, said forever starts next week with you and me. But fate came storming like a hard July rain, and left me with vows and a last name in vain. So I wear my white dress once a year, stand in the mirror and fight back the tears, dance alone in our quiet backyard to a ghost with a ring and a silent guitar. I toast to the love that never got near in my white dress once a year. Your boots are still lined up under the bed, and your side stays cold where you used to rest your head. Mama says maybe I'll love again someday, but I already promised my heart away. Every stitch knows the words I don't say, every ribbon tied to a yesterday. I walk down a path that nobody sees, still hearing your voice in the whispering breeze. Final, yes, I wear my white dress once a year, like a widow to dreams that disappear. I light one candle, then turn down the light, and waltz with your memory into the night. It ain't madness, it's just how I keep you near in my white dress once a year. They buried your suit, but not our song, so I'll keep wearing white though you're gone. You came in a world the day I left mine, born from the tears she cried at the time. I watched from above as your heart found its beat, while mine turned to wind on that lonesome street. You learned how to walk while I learned how to fade. Your first little laugh was the price that I paid. But every soft whisper your mama would say carried my love in some heavenly way. I never held you, but I know your name, whispered it nightly through sky, wind and rain. I've watched every birthday unseen but near, the ghost in the room that you feel in your fear. You don't know my voice, but I'm part of your flame. I never held you, but I know your name, babe. Your drawings, your songs, your stories at night. She tells you I'm there when the stars shine just right. And when you feel lonely or out of place, that warmth on your shoulder, yeah, that's my embrace. One day you'll stand where the silence begins, ask where I was through your losses and wins. But darling, I've been here, not gone, just unseen, loving you louder in spaces between. I never held you, but I walk by your side in shadows of mornings and dreams you can't hide. I've rooted your laughter, I've guarded your sleep. And when you have sorrow, I'm the ache that runs deep. You're half of my story, the start of my flame. I never held you, but I know your name, babe. So live like the stars were made just for your light. I'll be the sky that holds you at tonight. Nurse brings my coat every Saturday noon. I shuffle past roses that died back in June. Nobody asks why I leave with a pen, just me and my paper, silence again. I ride the same bus to that hill by the lane, where shutters hang crooked and paint lost its name. Your chair's by the window, untouched, unawake, but I leave you a letter for old promises' sake. I write letters to an empty house, to a porch with no voice and a quiet mouse. I tell you the things that I should have back then, like how sorry I am for the words and the wind. You don't read them, I know, but still somehow I write letters to an empty house. last week I told you about our new nursemaid, how she hums Patsy Cline as she folds the duvet. You'd like her, I think. She's gentle, she's kind, but no one could ever take your place in my mind. Some men move on, build a new second start, but I left my forever in your final heart. You're buried in stone, but I keep you in ink, and that's where you live when I can't bear the thing. I write letters to an empty house, where your ghost knows my name, soft as a spouse. No postman picks 'em, no return to send, but I'll keep on writing till my own end. 'Cause love like this don't ever run out. I write letters to our empty house, and when I'm gone, let one note stay behind, a letter that says I'm still yours, signed. The letter came wrapped in soft ivory lace, postmarked from your old hometown place. I knew from the script, from the way that it curled, it was you starting a brand new world. I opened it slow with a shiver inside, your name in gold and is right beside. But tucked in the corner like some kind of plea was a line that still had my name on the RSVP. You're saying I do while I read what we were, a toast to a life I let go in a blur. But why'd you leave my name on that line? Just habit or hope or some long ago sign? You're moving on, but what does this mean to me? That you still got my name on the RSVP. I tried to forget you, Lord knows I lied, but your ghost never once stepped aside. Now you're wearing white and he's taking your hand, while I'm reading your letter, too weak to stand. Maybe you meant it, or maybe you slipped. Maybe it's just ink from an old broken script, but it hit like a train. No breaks, no sound, like you whispered my name as you wrote it down. Final light and candles, I'm drowning in ink. You're pouring champagne, I'm pouring a drink. He gets the vows, I get the debris of a line that still reads RSVP for me. So I'll raise this glass to what might have been, to a wedding I won't ever walk in, but I'll frame that card where no one can see, 'cause you still got my name on the RS.